Let's fucking go. We about to go big. Kill him with the prize pig. Let's fucking go. We going out blazing.
Let's get hunting.
This is Propulation. About to go big. Kill him with the prize pig. About to go big. Kill him with the prize pig. 24/7 researching, it's all a fantasy. But if I make the right plays, it pays automatic. Bankroll showing that I know it, dope strategy. On a winning streak, I'm stacking a dose and the bookies all get mad at me. Confident with how it plays, not clicking on a flex today. All I see is green and we all about to get paid. Arrogant shots on the stream, they be killing it. Never gonna stop it, I like if you feel it. Picking the players, they all never time you can't make up your mind and just go with your gut. Looked around, we found a glitch, no toast allowed, just post a list. Sophia's fine, sat to his stick, and Caitlin Clark just doesn't miss. Win, lose or draw, we never quit. When we shoot the ball, it's another switch. Submit the link, it'll make you rich, and we going big, don't be a bitch. Let's fucking go, we about to go big. Kill him with the prize pig. Let's fucking go, we going out blazing. This is Propulation. About to go big. Kill him with the prize pig. About to go big. Kill him with the prize pigs. We about to go big.
This is the game.
We going out blazing.
Let's get hunting.
This is Propulation. About to go big. Kill him with the prize pigs. About to go big. Kill him with the prize pigs.
Hello.
Yo, what's up? Welcome back, everyone. Welcome. It is Propulation YouTube channel. We are back today breaking down our 3-game WNBA slate. Today is Thursday, June 13th. Crazy we're already this far into the month already. But joined as always by Underrated. What's going on, man? How are you?
I'm good, man. Good. Just dealing with a little bit of normal life things off and on, and racing to get to the streams, eating some food, getting ready so I can feel comfortable looking through these props. And life is props, buddy. So I can't be mad at this time. Let's get it.
Yes, sir. We will we'll give everyone just a minute here to kind of trickle in, and then we'll go ahead and talk about the total spreads, money lines, all that good stuff, and then just hop right into the plays.
Okay, sounds good to me. What do we got today? We got some good ones. Are you excited about today?
Yeah, I have a little bit of excitement. I don't think this is really a great slate by any means, but I think low key there's a couple good spots and a couple good games that I'm hoping stay close and we can get 4 quarters of action. But for a 3-game slate, it's not bad. A little better than tomorrow's slate, I would say, probably kind of argument for that. But anytime we at least have 6 teams on this slate, we at least have a lot of options to work with. So I'm excited about that at least.
Yeah, I like that too, especially when we go to second half. And that's another one of those things that I feel like we don't talk about enough. I know we try to give people pregame plays, but our Discord is really dope during the games. If you're in our Discord, we find those second half plays, man, those be making just as much money as those pregame plays, if not more. So it's super important. I always want to stress that as well.
Yeah, 100%. And a lot of the times too, if you got a good read on the game and nice interpretation of what's going on, players that are doing well, bad, et cetera, it's pretty nice. And especially sometimes, again, price shopping between various websites, your second half lines are very different on those opening lines when they drop sometimes, especially between Underdog and PrizePicks. So
yeah,
seeing not only that difference, but being able to jump on that value the second the board hits, and all that good stuff in real time, it's been pretty nice. Yesterday, obviously, we had kind of low expectations. It was just one game, and a few crazy things at the end there, and all in all, not the worst day, but definitely one to bounce back from today. So that's what we're doing, or what we're hoping to do today.
Yeah, and that's the thing when you play on these fantasy sites with PrizePicks and Underdog and Parlay Play and all those ones. It's like sometimes you break even and you're like, it could have been better. And then sometimes you have those days where everything goes backwards, as long as you're not losing that much money, because when those big days happen, it works out for you and you're in profit. So all you got to do is hang, I feel like, on these fantasy sites. Just tread water until those big days come, and that's when it all adds up. So that's the the thing that I can do on fantasy sites pretty easily.
Exactly. Make sure you guys just manage that bankroll really well. Yesterday, just as a whole, we were only 1 unit into the pot, keeping it super light. We just played 2 cards and a couple of, individual plays and just left it at that. So never reaching, never feeling like you got to gamble, because we're not here to gamble, folks. Let's just keep that real. We're not here to gamble. We're trying to make strategic bets and the best decisions that we can with what we have provided.
Exactly. Which makes it awesome, because all we got to do is find the info and put our money in the right place, and it's better than the stock market, buddy, because we got more control.
Right. Exactly.
So
let's actually get caught up on questions here real fast. I see the chat, or the people are coming in actually nice little rate here. So let's get caught up on that, and then let's go with the this.
Cool. Well, my first comment was, hit the likes, please, guys. It helps, which is dumb as fuck, but it does help. So please hit the like. And I hate asking, but please do. Love ya. Bennett says, okay, Big E, let's take their money and run. I like that.
That's the plan.
Oh, youngin'. I was right again.
You got me.
Hey, you know what's funny?
You got me.
During the game, too, Youngin, I even said, I bet Youngin's going to be mad because there was like 1 rebound in the first quarter. And I was like, oh, and I think it was 2 at halftime, huh?
2. She had 2 at half. Like, that third quarter was just outrageous. But, big props to Youngin there for sure. I can't believe, honestly, it was in the literal last seconds of the game. But you definitely called that. She was trying to get that doubles. So, hey, I love to see it for Reese. We were, yes, rooting for some unders for her yesterday, no doubt. But on a just a player caliber alone, I was so excited whenever Chicago drafted her already, because that's just kind of their play style, and this is a team that still models a lot of their offense after Candace Parker. I'm not saying she's Candace Parker now, but she definitely has a lot of capability, and already right now seeing her just perform so much, especially with Liz Williams basically being out now. I love it, man. I absolutely love it. She's so fun to watch too. Obviously drop dead gorgeous too. Love her to death, but a phenomenal basketball player.
She showed us. She
did. She gave AT the business. Dropped a hammer season high points.
She had 37 PRA and beat AT. That's wild.
Yeah.
All right, well, good for her. I love it. And it's like, she got drafted, I think, 9th. They're thinking, ooh, they missed out. She was way further down than a lot of people were expecting, but I was so surprised she fell to Chicago. I could not believe they did that. She got a chip on her shoulder, I think, from that. Anyways, let's get into this. Youngin says, money, let's get it. Youngin's on a heater, because Youngin said Asia 28 points also the day before, but give props where they're due, Youngin. We give props where they're due. Let's see what you got today. Mike says, LFG, smoke 'em if you got 'em. Have you hit the like button yet? Oh, Mike, see? You add that again. Have you hit the like button yet? Oh my gosh, it's so annoying to hit the like button. Thank you guys for hitting the like button. Coach 91bet says, did we win? We're about to. And he also says, I'm feeling a big withdrawal day. Hey.
I'm hoping so. I always like a good bounce back after that.
Yes. J Nugs here. He says, slap those mamas out there. LFG. Bhutan says, what's up, buddy? Juwel Lloyd over 21.5 points. Let's get this cash. I see you nodding your head about Juwel.
Oh, yeah. I love Juwel today. Earlier, I had a really, really big liking for the combo here. And, they did bump it. See, it was 45.5. Let's see who they bumped. Ooh, nobody yet. I like Juwel, though. She's got some insane history against Dallas. Just insane. I can't even fathom. I know a lot of people were on Skylar straight up points today. Her fantasy, small narrative, the whole Dallas thing, but Jewel. Oh my goodness, Jewel could not be in a better spot here. I mean, she obliterated Dallas last year.
Hey, where's
Dropped a cool 30.
Where's Cool Ken? He gonna tell us Jewel's cheeks.
she's definitely some cheeks, but you know, today I gotta throw some coin on her. And
Wow, look at that against Dallas.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a different team now, though. You gotta remember too. But right, they have weapons now, whereas then they didn't.
It's for sure a bit of a different look here, no doubt. But I'm even still. I mean, if she can go out and just drop like 25 off of 22 to 24 field goal attempts, something like that. I mean, that's right in her wheelhouse. You know, if she's feeling herself, and this game too, both sides on each team, they love to play some hero ball. Like, we know Lloyd will gladly play hero ball the entire fourth quarter. Enrique will gladly play hero ball. And then you put these two guarding each other. You talk about some egos going at it here. I mean, and same thing, honestly, for Enrique, too. I mean, she gave him the business last year. And one thing I love about her is her home road splits are phenomenal. I mean, at the house, it is Enrique's house. I mean, she's shooting the ball 20-something times today, no doubt. I think probably even closer to like 25 again from some of these recent games. And I think she's only missed this at home. Did she even miss yet? No, so she's hit this every single game at home so far. And I mean, yeah, look at her home splits right now. Almost 29 points. That is insane. I mean, we're talking Asia level scoring here. So same usage rating, basically going to square off with Lloyd on the other side. And yeah, I like this. I like this game low-key a lot. I think this game might be the one tonight.
Okay, I just gotta put it all in perspective real quick as well, because it sounds like you're on a lot of overs today. Sounds like you're on a lot of overs. And before you get too into overs, remember we have to go back and say, let's see how that works out. But hopefully, when we go all these overs, we get so pissed off in the third quarter. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Big Chosen's here. Bingo. Thank you. Nice doing business with ya. J Nug says, here to gamble. LMAO. No, Nug. No gambling. Bennett says 1.1 seconds. I don't know what that meant. I probably forgot something because Did you see the one I looked back and that dude was saying JC and I was like, what? And I sounded so dumb when I went back and listened to that. Anyways, Youngin says, appreciate E. TJ says that Camilla minutes restriction got lifted and she cruised past that 15 PR. Yes, sir. Right when I got that news. Yes, that was awesome. Right when I got that news, I loaded up my sites. Thank you. I got a little bit of money for that one. Vinsanity86 says, stumbled upon this feed looking for some solid props on PrizePicks. Let's see if you guys can bless me with a W. Hashtag green dubs. All right.
Do my best. We're going to do our best.
Yes, sir. Up, Cool Ken. There he is. I'm picking cheeks today. She been clapping lately. Let's go.
Hey,
Let's go.
There we go.
Futon says, Ezzy under 8.5 rebounds. Interesting.
I would not do that today. I would not do that today. But basically, every single center every opposing center to Dallas has just been a walking double-double. I mean, every single center is hitting like ceiling high performances. I mean, we had just off the top of my head, I know we had Hamby back-to-back, or the two times we played her, she had like 13 and 14 rebounds against them. Asia just went off against them. I mean, and the thing about Ezzy too is she's been playing in close games mostly, but with her, the minutes, oh my goodness, she plays so many minutes. I mean, she's like a lock for 34, 35 minutes in a close game. So do just know that if it blows out, there's definitely a live chance she could go under, but I mean, she is smacking this rebound right here. And last year too, pretty decent. I mean, 9, 9, 12, and 5. This was, again, before the new team. Obviously, all that still, but they're still going to lean on McCowan and, Billings and Segrist and all these players who score on the inside there. And I would just tread. Sorry,
what is that right there? 15, 14, 13, 12. What is that? Oh, you're just putting in order her games. for the most
or just show
rebounds. I got you.
Show you the kind of hit rating that she has. I mean, she's really been living,
Gotcha.
kind of like this 8.5. And honestly, which is even crazy to see. Actually didn't even see this until now, but 9.5 is her average on the season. Like, that's crazy. She's been really getting after it.
She has. NECA been out a couple times. I don't even know if that really helps the more that I think about it with Mercedes and all that, huh? So.
Yeah, I mean, so the thing about her too, and I'll show you guys just the metrics behind it as well. So the points in the paint though is just the biggest thing for me, or the biggest thing I would be concerned about, because there's a couple of reasons here. So Dallas is by far dying inside the paint. I mean, they're giving up an average of 40 points per game in the mid-range inside the paint, and the second chance points too are still pretty bad. I mean, and this is something that Ezzy absolutely shines in. She's one of the top offensive rebounders in the league, right up there with not Reese now, but she's way over everyone, but she averages about 4.5 offensive rebounds a game. So a lot of that's going to tie into this here as well. And then just the opposing team metrics as a whole, I mean, you can see Dallas, they're still kind of down here in the middle of the pack, but the defensive rebounds, okay, so they actually took a little backslide here. The metrics moving a little bit back the other way, so that is something to keep an eye on. But I would definitely caution you about that, because Dallas has just been, a double-double to centers.
Okay. Then it says 1.1 second, Reese's 10th. Oh, she got the 10th rebound with 1 second left. Okay.
Yeah.
That's right. I remember that. Woo-wee.
Broke
That
my
was
heart. Over 3 defenders.
Good old betting, huh? That pain just hits you right there with that 1 second. Just got to remember, hey, that shit happens the other way sometimes too, and you just keep it rolling. Maurice Walker says Kelsey Mitchell over 1.5 threes.
Yeah, I could see it. I mean, honestly, I like the 3-point upside for either one of, Clark or Kelsey tonight. The only thing about Kelsey, though, is she's going to have Ryan Howard on her, and Howard's been not really doing anything as a whole on the offense, but she's been a very great defender, causing a lot of turnovers. Only thing about that, but it's a good matchup. The one thing that I really noticed the last game, though, is, and I could not believe his coach could not make an adjustment before half, the Atlanta defense was running a zone defense the entire game. I wanted to just call somebody to please tell her to stop doing that. I mean, they were just getting destroyed from three from Washington of all teams. Like, come on now. I mean, and it was clear they were just running the same thing over and over and over. So I'm hoping this coach is not going to just let it ride the entire first half, but they're going to come out in that zone defense again, and this team's going to put them up. They're going to shoot. So I get it. I totally get it.
Word up. J.R. Smith's bowl of soup. Yes. He gives me the opportunity to do this. Caitlin, we love you. Yay, it's a Caitlin day. Maurice Walker says Storm minus 6 points.
Yeah, let's talk about this real fast. Kind of surprising they're not giving Dallas any credit at home. I mean, they've been pretty scrappy for most of their home games so far. Let's see. This one, 9, 8, 10. Yeah, pretty close games. So Seattle's been a heck of a team, I gotta say. They scared us a little bit there in those kind of second week of the season. I don't know what was going on with the team, but they've looked pretty good. How you feeling about Seattle?
I was just thinking, man, Seattle is really fun, and they're actually playing well together. And they didn't even have NECA a few games, and when NECA's on, and we saw her back NECA style last game, scoring some points again, and they whooped on Vegas. Man, Seattle's on the come up, bro.
Yeah, they're kind of good.
Yeah, I like them.
Kind of good.
I like them. I can't deny it. And Juwel finally has some people around her. I know she had Stewie, but what did they have back then? They were half decent then, right? When they had Stewie and Juwel, and who was the point guard?
Yeah, that was like 3 years ago.
Yeah, who was the point guard though? What's her name? She retired.
Sue Bird.
Sue Bird, yeah. They had Sue Bird, they had Juwel, and they had. That's the last time I remember Seattle being fun. Seattle's fun again.
Yeah, I'm definitely a fan of this team. They play a lot of just physical ball, and in this league, I think that really goes a long way to just being able to dominate inside the paint, establish tempo. This team, they're struggling, which is another thing too. Also, kind of going back to that the Ezzy rebound comment. So one big major red flag for us in this whole game, encompassed as a whole, both of these teams, bottom of the barrel 3-point shooters. These teams are not chucking threes at all. They have a couple weapons, but it's pretty much just the main ones. Seattle especially, this team cannot hit threes at all. Very limited. I mean, Skylar, her threes are, I love them to death. She just lobs it up and it does this huge floater. But she's not really a true 3-point shooter. Lloyd has been, really struggling from three herself.
Yeeks.
So she's been only averaging like two threes a game at best, really, in just a couple spike games. So a lot of rebounds here, a lot of, I think, inside paint presence that could be had, but that mid-range is going to get exposed tonight on both sides. You watch.
So with all that being said, Storm -6?
I don't know if I can pull the trigger on the -6. That's kind of pushing it. If you can, I guess now with the line movement, if you can get it at 6 still, I get it. I'm almost tempted though to parlay this up with something else. Here, let me see what the first half looks like. Because one thing about Dallas is they always come out strong in the first half, and then they pitter away in the second half. It's like every single game they do this, and a lot of it goes back to the hero ball with Enrique. The more she shoots, the percentage-wise of them winning the game just goes down and down. Like, they always lose. So for a smart bet, I would probably, if I would take the -7 or -6 or whatever, I'd probably hedge it with this first half, like +4. Do a half unit on this because you could straight bet that, and then if you go back to just the regular full game prop, I'm imagining this is probably 125, 120, something like that at 6.
Yeah, probably.
So yeah, somewhere around that. Just split a unit over that. I'd be a little careful though, because Dallas is again one of those home road split teams. They have not played many home games at all this season. They're getting ready to get settled in for a couple. They're very dangerous at home, so do keep that in mind.
Coolio, makes sense to me. Alan Gonzalez says Plum over 4.5 assists.
We need to find out if Chelsea Gray is playing today.
Oh, we should do. What's the news so far?
That is a couple days ago, they tweeted out that she was not going to be ready until the Olympics. And then yesterday, later on in the day, they tweeted out that she's now questionable for today. So that alone right there got me all kinds of red flagged up. Like, we have got to hold off on props because we could fall into the biggest trap of our life here.
You know what that tells me? We go load up our Jackie under assists, and when they say Chelsea's starting, we smash under 6.5 Jackie assists. Oh, it's 5.5 now.
Oh my God, dude! She opened at 6.5.
That's what I was
Plum
saying.
was 5.5. She was 6.5. Okay, so guys,
that's Chelsea.
This right here, this is major line movement. Major line movement.
Well, it's Chelsea news, right? People thinking that and already going ahead of it.
I'm thinking so. So let's look on the books here real fast, because the night and day. Just look at this. So, because I saw Plum at 4.5 earlier.
Ooh.
I am not crazy. I know I saw her
Look at
at
that.
4.5 on PrizePicks
Minus
earlier.
150 on the under even too. Wow.
Yeah.
I think Chelsea's going to
mad
play.
movement.
Chelsea's going to play is what that says to me.
Okay, so with that being said, folks, if we are smart bettors, and I know we are, we're going to take these very egregious prices right here. We're going to straight bet those. And then
I'm sorry. I was looking at Plum at the minus 150. My bad. Okay, so Jackie's still 6.5 plus money.
on the books.
Yeah.
So this 5.5, very interesting. I mean, with or without Grace, she could totally still get there. It is still a safe floor for us to put a little bit of coin on because of the matchup. Phoenix and Dallas, and really Indiana too, but Phoenix leading the way with assists per game. So there's a lot of wiggle room here for some players to get there. But this line movement is telling me that Chelsea is going to play, and if she does, Plum's assist rating goes to almost a single digit rating, like way down.
Yeah. So the question there, Plum over 4.5. If Chelsea plays, that's basically burning your money. You don't want to fuck with that.
Yeah, I would leave that on standby and honestly wait on the news. If she's out, I don't mind it. I think it's a solid spot. But if she's in, either fade or you're going under. Like, I would not touch an over.
What's the number one play now? I wish Jackie was 6.5 still, because I would smash the under if Gray's starting. But it's 5.5 now. So what's the best? I guess they're kind of putting it in the middle there. There's nothing amazing to just sit there and wait for now. Like yesterday, remember the Cardoso news came out and she was no minutes limit and starting, and they left her lines at 14.5 and 5.5 rebounds. That was easy. Yeah. That was easy money. Today, if Chelsea's ruled in, what do we do?
Yeah, I mean, if
with
she's
the
in,
lines, like if we could, you know what I'm saying? If we could beat them before they change the lines. If Chelsea's in, what would be our move?
That's tough. I mean, I would definitely have some consideration for just, I mean, honestly, straight up Jackie under assist here, just on the chance of, I mean,
I'm trying to find
her
that.
getting.
Trying to find that at 6.5 somewhere, so I can just load that up and get ready. And Chelsea's starting, smash.
Yeah. And one thing about PrizePicks too, guys, if y'all haven't caught on to, they know stuff. They have always been able to find inside info, whether or not there's literal proof of that. Their line movement always has dictated where stuff is at. Because another sneaky play that I wanted to bring up to you guys that I think is Trapzilla, they might be catching a lot of people on, is this right here is massive juice on the under. It's been minus 30, 130, 135 all day long, all day strong, and it probably still is even right now too. Let's just out of shits and giggles. Yeah, Billings still plus money, minus 130. The entire field is betting this under today, and I am so nervous for everyone else because I think this is the biggest trap play that they left on the board today. I would not be surprised if she has 10 to 11 rebounds today at all.
Everyone's betting that under?
Oh, dude, slapping the under. I mean, it was one of the higher ones first off in the day. Like when the board first hit last night, this was a popular play, and it's still sagging around the bottom here, but people are looking at this and the book odds and being like, oh, hell no, like there's no way. Let's be careful with that one.
So I see on Parlay they have Jackie at 6.5 assists. You're only getting paid out 1.5, but I still wouldn't mind smacking that with something if Chelsea is ruled in. That's for sure. Okay. Let's go on here. AOD says, everyone be nice to Caitlin. Yay! Be nice to Caitlin. She's just a poor little innocent girl trying to play in the mean streets of the W. Poor Caitlin. Poor Caitlin. Modest money and underrated. Let's roll. Goats? Oh, that was what it was. It was the sound of the goats. The goat sound. Okay. Thank you for reminding me of that, AOD. The Greatness says, and the dream game over. Oh, he likes the dream game over. What do you think about that?
Yeah, there's going to be no defense in this game. I think it's all green flags, all gas.
165. Okay. I like that. And he says, lock of the day is Dream -3. Oh, but wait. And then he says, I mean Phoenix +7. So I think he means Phoenix +7 is the lock of the day. Damn,
you can find it at +7 for sure.
Fucking aces, bro. What is wrong with you guys? Exit Screaming says, I don't see that Kelsey Plum assist prop on PP.
No, they know. Okay, so I'm doing a little bit of digging here and stuff right now. Gray is at practice today. She warmed up.
She's gonna play.
At practice.
She's gonna play. But will she start and will she play enough minutes to mess with everybody? That's the question. That's interesting. Oh, bro.
Yeah.
I'm loading.
Give me a second. We'll still kind of hum through some questions here, but I'm thinking, man, PrizePicks is never wrong. The only thing that they ever mess up on is just not catching late news to actually pull props. But during the day and line movement like this, dog, I have to assume Gray is like an 80% chance to play right now. I mean, I see her in multiple pictures in warm-ups today. She is practicing. She's fully at practice today.
Well, like I said, let me load up this Jackie under 6.5 assists real quick. Yep, it's only 1.5 payout, but I will take it, and I'll put it with something else. I'm gonna even find it on a different book too. Okay, cool. I'm gonna just leave it there to remind myself. AOD says no locks. That is true. No locks. Only at Home Depot, he says. And at Lowe's. I agree, sir. I agree. There's no damn locks. Bet smart. How do you feel about Cloud and Young combo assists? Bob Saget. Damn, RIP.
Dude, I love that name. Yeah, so I will definitely have interest if Chelsea does not play. If Chelsea plays, then I'm off of all assist potentials for Vegas. We just genuinely don't know. Now, obviously, Gray's going to have some kind of limit if she does play, standard 18 to 20 minutes, something like that. Just, we really don't know, the extent of how that impact could be. I mean, the usual playmakers will still step in and do their role. So, it's going to filter down the normal way. It'll be Jackie, and then it'll be Plum. Plum, in this particular matchup, it should be their primary three-point shooter, regardless of Gray, no Gray, whatever happens. Phoenix is very vulnerable to the three. And Jackie, she doesn't shoot too many threes. I mean, a decent clip through the game as a whole. But if positional awareness too is going to be completely different if Gray's back as well. So there's just a couple of things to really think about. Like Jackie's either going to be at the 1 or she's going to slide all the way down to the 3 if Gray's playing. So there's a night and day Jackie that we're getting today, and I, with no certainty, can tell you guys right now which it's going to be.
Timeout Sports says they said Chelsea would be back before the Olympics. Nobody assumed maybe this week though. Okay, yeah. So a little early though.
Oh, dude.
Right.
So, and if you look on social media stuff too, like Twitter, for example, the Underdog account, who does the main bit of news and stuff, they get pretty minimal interactions with a lot of their stuff. That news alone had more interactions with than I've ever seen anything they posted so far this season, like excluding Caitlin something.
Speaking of Caitlin, J.R. Smith's Bowl of Soup says that poor white angel. Oh my gosh. Alan Gonzalez says Juwel Lloyd under 27 points and rebounds. Woohoo! He said under. Damn.
Just,
I love unders.
I
love
know about
unders.
that today.
Love it when people like unders.
27 I kind of get for the rebound downside. I'm almost tempted just to take the rebound straight up, but her scoring history scares me. I mean, she dropped a cool, I know it is last year, different team, but still, this has got to be somewhat of a red flag. She hit a 30-piece in all 4 games that they played.
And then he corrected it and said Jewel, but I liked how you said Juwel Lloyd. I thought you did it on purpose. Jackie Young under 3 assists first half. Now you're talking.
Yeah. That's some sauce right there. I can get
and
that.
I see it on Underdog. Thank you, Dan Z, for that. I was looking at that earlier and I forgot that was even there. If Chelsea Gray is ruled in starting, how's Jackie getting 4 assists in the first half? She could, but that's a good bet. It's a good bet.
Yeah, that's a smart bet. I mean, really good odds in our favor for something like that.
She needs 4 in the first half to beat us. Love it.
Honestly, a lot of these assist props should not even be an option on the board right now. Like, they shouldn't even be there unless they're, because I mean, you see it's totally different on PrizePicks. What's Jackie's assist on Underdog?
5.5, but the over is 0.9 payout, so they're leaning to the over.
Okay. Yeah, maybe just kind of wait and see right now. If Jackie if Chelsea plays that first half one, I really like that. Me
too. I'm leaving that in the queue, right in the tab, right beside my parlay play, under 6.5 in the queue. Let's go. I need to find some pairs with those, and I wonder if they're on books. Ooh, I'm gonna check Bunk Ass Fliff. Ooh.
Let me see what the actual odds are real fast on her PR.
I'm gonna check the odds on Fliff for her assists. Whose PR are you looking at?
It's almost even.
Jewel.
Yeah, the PR, it's almost even. I mean, it's minus 110 for the over 26.5, and then under 26.5 is minus 120. So, I mean, 27, like if you're going to play it just on I think that's a good value play if you think she's going under, no doubt. So, I can see it. Just know that the real scoring upside potential is definitely there for Lloyd.
I agree. Jackie Young, 5.5 under, -110 on Fliff. So that's probably all. We're not going to find a 6.5 anywhere unless we get paid out less. But I do like that 3 for the first half, and I do like that under 6.5 at the lower payment. Alan Gonzalez says Ezzy under 9 rebounds. We have Ezzy under rebounds again, but it's 9 now. I think the last person said 8.5. Did it bump up?
She might have. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I think PrizePicks already had her kind of.
Oh, it is at 9.
Anyways. Yeah. Just be careful with Ezzy. I mean, it's a really good rebounding spot for her. Really, really good. Just out of curiosity, I can pull the stats real fast for this. So let's see. Centers versus Dallas. What have y'all been doing?
Who makes y'all's beats though? Damn, shit's cracking.
Somebody fire.
While you're looking that up, I'll just turn up just a little bit. No, just turn it back down. Okay.
Their crap's messing up still. It's not pulling the right data. Yeah, just be careful with Ezzy. I'm telling y'all, like, be very careful with her. If she goes out and gets 2 fouls, then great. But McCowan's been a little bit more active at home, and they could use her size. So I would not be surprised to see McCowan run a little extra minutes tonight. And just like I said, the 3-point shooting too from both sides. There's a lot of potential rebounds. Just be careful. Just be careful.
Alrighty. I think we've come to an end on the questions.
Sweet.
And I don't see Big Sean with his movie trivia today because I was going to ask him one. He's not here. Oh well.
That's okay. Well, we've been kind of rambling for a minute, so let's wrap up here. We'll talk about a couple plays and then just see if any more questions, any more insight, and honestly, we're just kind of waiting around for a little bit of that great news for tonight. So. Just be smart today. Price shop, spend where you want, spend where you would like, not where you feel like you have to.
Right.
Is Indiana going to get a win tonight?
Hard to know. I wouldn't bet on it.
Yeah.
If you like gambling.
I might... Man, I might have to take something for Indiana here. 1.5. I don't know if I can do that.
Ooh, you like an Indiana today, huh? Okay.
Atlanta's just been so bad on the road. I mean, they are so bad. Like their home road splits remind me of like 2 years ago. Let's see. Win, loss, win. Okay, a little bit better. But their teams are pretty easy though. Like they played Washington, Phoenix, they lost, of course, and then they played the Sparks in Chicago. So not even like a real tough schedule or anything on the road so far.
Hey, can you guys do me a favor and hit the likes, please? Because I see 20 and we need 40. And we have 20 and we need 40. And we have 20 and we need 40.
Yeah, that'd be a huge favor.
Where are you at
All
with
right.
are you trying to look through these games for trying to pick some spreads and stuff like that? Or are you looking at props now?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, Vegas, they've been really disappointing. I'm surprised they have 5 losses already on the season. This, for me, true pick'em game. If Chelsea Gray plays, I kind of like Vegas a little bit more here. And then Seattle, I could see them pulling off the upset here. There's no real like certainties tonight. If I had to pick, I would say probably Seattle takes it. I gotta give it up to Indy. I think they pull off the. I'm not even gonna say upset here, but I think they.
Woo, there you go.
I think that they can get it. Yeah.
How are they gonna win? How are
They?
they gonna win though? Who's gonna ball?
Oh, big Caitlin for sure.
Woo, big Caitlin, 30 coming up.
For the safer odds, since it's almost a comparable payout, I think the plus 2.5 here. If they're gonna lose, it's gonna be down to the wire.
Damn.
Bold take.
Yeah.
Take. I know.
Yeah, it is. Because they could get stomped. But hey.
And
we'll
in this
see.
game, this game is a pick. I'm just leave that alone.
All right. Bob Saget's back. He says, "Oh, what's up? You good?
No, go ahead.
Oh, he just said, "What's your favorite play? What's your favorite? If you had to pick one play on PrizePicks, do you have a favorite at the moment without knowing Chelsea?"
Not really. I mean, honestly, Loki, I really like this. Even with the bump, they bumped it 0.5. But this Tina Charles first half PRA, centers are just feasting against Indiana and Boston. So the thing about Boston is she's a good on-ball defender whenever the centers try to be assertive. The thing about Tina Charles, though, is she's not trying to back you down and hit you inside like that. She's going to spin you around. She's going to hit you with that back step, that little teardrop. And Boston, I mean, it's her second year, but I think that Tina might give her some hell today.
I like it. Okay. Danzy says...
But,
oh, go ahead.
I was going to say real fast, I mean, just as a whole today, just, kind of be a little bit, like I said, careful with the spending. The slate kind of looks good, but I think on the surface, it's really not that good of a slate.
Not enough unders for my liking that we've seen, to be real.
I know.
You know how that feels later. Danzy says, I feel like Ryan first quarter points isn't bad at 4. Oh, what you looking at? Griner? Down to 15?
Yeah, Griner's all the way down to 15 and a half.
Makes me want to go over because I already got under 17. Watcher score 16, bro. Watch.
Yeah, that's pretty wild. Ryan at 4 in the first. So the thing about Ryan is I don't know what is going on with her. Yes, she got there last game, but know that was off of insane three-point shooting. Her field goal volume, this is scaring the crap out of me. What is going on here?
I don't know.
I mean, still, so she had 16 points, but this was a very competitive game. I mean, they lost. Like, they literally lost, and she still only had 8 field goal attempts. I don't know what is up with this team, the coach, whatever the situation is. There's something going on with Howard. There's something going on with Parker. And there's something with Powers coming off the bench, just killing everybody. Howard in particular, Powers is killing her usage rating, killing it. So I don't know, man. I really don't know. The overall field goal volume is completely down. I mean, night and day from how the season started.
We're passing on Ryan today again, huh?
I want to take her, but man, I mean, you're literally just paying for steals, and I mean, hopefully she's hitting threes. Like, again, I mean, these points only came off of 4 of 7 from the field. She shot the ball 8 times. That was it. She had 1 other field goal attempt, and then she had a free throw in there. Like, that is so concerning. It's not even funny.
Pass. AOD says Atlanta hard to watch. Poor Atlanta.
So painful.
Poor Atlanta. AOD says smash the like. Please smash the like, guys. I know I've said it way too many times today, but damn, it does help. I may 3-leg Young under first half assist. 3-leg Young under. And who's Sergey? Is that Matt? Who's that?
That's hockey.
Oh, hockey. Oh, goals allowed. I don't know about that. Ryan Howard, 4 first quarter points. What do you think about that? You know a little bit about hockey?
Yeah, I'm looking up Sergey real fast.
Okay.
What was it?
I'll just throw out there, I would wait on the Jackie Young until we get this Chelsea news. Just throwing that out there.
Yeah, everything's going to be waiting on Chelsea right now, honestly.
But you know what I did notice, man? Like, because it's WNBA and it's not NBA, you guys can make a lot of money like I did yesterday on Cardoso. If you just have your stuff loaded up and you have different accounts ready and you find the best stuff before the news drops, if you know that news is going to change shit, you got to be ahead of them, man. And especially when it's WNBA, they don't change it very fast. There's certain sites that don't change it. Like Hot Streak does not. Props Builder on offshore sites do not even change it. Like yesterday, they left her rebounds at 5.5 until tip. Wild.
Dude, that was insane. Like no websites were reacting to that news at all.
Well, PrizePicks moved a little, right? By the time tip, wasn't it 6.5? Or was it 6? I know they moved it to 6.
Yeah.
Or no, it was already 6.
Yeah, she was at 6.5.
Okay. So they moved it a little. But WNBA, that's how you can make a lot of money. Second half stuff and react before they react to news. That's a lot of money. You could do trash on all your pregame bets and still profit.
Yep. Smart betting.
Gotta do it.
So the hockey one, I mean the odds are pretty heavy for the over here right now. It is in Edmonton, so that's a little bit of a concern for me. I'd be maybe a little cautious of this because this is what first game in Edmonton. Yeah. So they picked up the first 2 dubs here at home, but this first game in Edmonton, man, that could be a little scary. The history is good. I like the history, but the field is definitely on the over today. So just keep that in mind.
Futon says Ryan Howard over 15.5. Oh, we just talked about that. It could definitely happen, but pass, I guess, right? That's kind of the consensus.
Yeah. So everyone's looking at last year, and I get it. Like, I totally get it. I mean, it looks fantastic on paper, but again, her field goal volume is almost half of this. And for me, I cannot, in good faith, put my coin down on any player who is playing this many minutes and only averaging barely double-digit field goal attempts, because she's not even getting to the free throw line anymore. Like this is just gone way down, and I don't know, man. It's literally right there on the line. 15.5 maybe. Anything above that, I don't know about that.
Right. Hip Hop Fight Club TV says, let's go. Exactly.
Ew.
Let's go. Danzy says, first quarter is better than 15.5. He's talking about Ryan again. I see 4 first quarter points. Better for what? Better going over? I would say it's not, because she needs 5 in the first quarter for you to win. Or do you mean going under 4, meaning she needs 5 to beat you? That's kind of interesting, actually.
Let's see what she did last game. So she played all 10 minutes of last game, first quarter.
That's why.
And had a whole 2 field goal attempts.
Well, that's why she's at 4 points those minutes. She plays 10 minutes in the first quarter. So
yeah. So the minutes are good. She's usually pretty solid for 8 to 10 at least in the first quarter. But again, this field goal volume, I mean, she's only taking threes right now. So that's essentially really should be like a 5.5 prop almost. I feel like that, or a 2.5 prop, like one of those kind of middle grounds. Asking for 2 buckets here though, I don't know, man. That's kind of stretching.
You're kind of asking for 3 if they're not threes too. I mean, she usually shoots threes, but
yeah, one of them will be a 3.
He also goes on to say Tina Charles double-double is 1.5x. What do you think about that? And also he has a dog in his profile pic, so much love, because we love dogs as well.
Was that a lab? Looks. I can't tell if that's a lab or mastiff. Hard to judge.
That's a funny. Is that a lab or maybe a mastiff? Like, damn, bro, there's a lot in between of that. Those 2 dogs. Jeez.
Yeah, so I mean, here again, the previous game before that, Ryan Howard only played 6 minutes, took a whopping 1 field goal attempt, and that was it.
What was that? That's the first quarter of the game before?
Yeah.
Oh.
So I mean, the last two games at best 1.5 threes, and she's only shooting a 3. That's it.
I still can't fuck with it. I still can't go under because it's Ryan Howard, and I see what she can do. She's not the under person, but you could. I mean, I've done it. I've done first half. When you do first quarter, you're kind of dealing with. You might as well flip a coin. You know, it's such a small little thing you're betting on there. The first quarter, she could throw up 2 threes and you're done. So
exactly.
I mean, but I see it. I would. I don't mind.
I do
under.
like the.
You like the.
I don't like
Charles double.
I don't like reaching for the double. I mean,
1.5.
Well, I mean, is her rebound line just a normal payout?
Let's see. Probably. Looks like 8.5 normal.
So what's the difference from that and double? Just a 0.5 difference? Right.
Well, 1.5 means plus 150. So that's a good payout.
Right, but what I'm saying though, it's only a 0.5 difference from just the regular. Like if you were just to take the straight up rebounds.
It's 1.5 because you need 10, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm saying though, the payout difference though is just 0.5 basically from taking a regular prop.
Right, and she needs to score 10 points, which is, she
Yeah.
should, but there's another factor in there. That's why they're paying you that 1.5. But yeah, I can see it. Depends
that
if
one's
you.
a little.
Yeah.
It's a little trappy though. I mean, you are you're getting 0.5 extra, but you're reaching for basically another entire rebound.
He
If
said
that's worth it.
centers feast on fever. That's his thinking.
Yeah.
I like it too. I mean, I think you could do it, but I personally like more sure bets. I don't like reaching and hoping. I like betting on normal things that should happen. So it could work though.
Something like, yeah, 100%. Something like that, I would actually maybe take a lower entry amount to put in, but build something like a super card, like a 1.5x or something like that, where you have that double for her, and then something else with a higher payout. That way you could keep it to just like 3 picks. I think is that's the best payout for Underdog, right?
6 times when you do the normal. Yeah.
Yeah, so just find 3 different props like that in the same wheelhouse where you think they're already going to get there to begin with. Slap that in a ticket, throw a lower, like a half unit on that, and I mean, you get the additional payout, so you don't have to chase the extra money there. Just small entry, big payout.
Sergey under 2.5 goals. We're talking NHL now.
Yeah.
We're going there.
Yeah. So same thing with that. There's mad juice for the over. It is the first game in Edmonton. I don't follow a lot of hockey, but I know Connor, badass at home games in the postseason, and Field is thinking that the over is there. I know the history is really, really solid. I don't think that any of the games Sergey has gone over, but just know the Field is definitely taking the over for this today.
I know Conor McGregor. Does that count?
Sure, he might be in the game.
Hey guys, when I said we needed likes at 20 and I just looked over, we have 32 now. What? That's what's up.
Oh,
We only need 8 more, guys. Our goal is 40 every day, so hopefully we can get to 40. Thank you guys. We appreciate it. Please hit the like. It's like one little it's one little I know it sucks, but please. Okay, Danzy says Pitbull Husky mix. That makes sense.
Yeah, I recognize that pity face. I got 2 of them. They're sleeping over here off scene.
Nice. He says she's the face of the family. Right. I get it. My dog's right behind me, sleeping on the couch. Yeah. And you know what's crazy about my dog? She doesn't shed. It's weird. It's like she has longer hair than my dog before, but she doesn't shed. It's crazy. It's like the best thing ever. I'm like, oh my gosh, what? I thought after she was going to be a puppy, she'd shed more, but now she's over a year old and still not shedding. What's going on? And she has the little extra hair too. It's not like super short hair dog. It's a little bit more than the short hair, tiny. I don't know where that came from. But anyways, it's kind of interesting. I just think Fever play bad D. I mean, they do. They do. Without Fag Bentley now too, right? I miss her already.
Oh, yeah.
He's dope.
Yep.
Ryan should go over, in my opinion. He says, okay, well, we'll see. I mean, it's Ryan. It's not really a debate. It's kind of like, if it happens, it happens. We flipped a coin and it went to tails. So it could happen.
Yeah. It's definitely not a bad spot. She will have Christy Wallace on her, and she's arguably one of their best on-ball defenders. So there's just a couple of things here. Really, for her, though, it's literally just the shot volume. I love me some Ryan Howard, and on paper, it's a good matchup. I mean, free throws, threes, all that good stuff. Top 4, top 5, top 3 for field goals made. I think top 1 for field goals made. But just again, the volume. That's all you're basically gambling for the volume.
Fever are bad, so are Atlanta. This game could be so bad it's competitive and close. Yeah, I feel it. I totally see it. Do you guys like Tina Charles' first half most for her? Do you like her first half or do you like her full game?
Honestly, both. I'm leaning a little bit more towards the first half just because of this coach, and I don't understand. I want to throw something out the window. She just does it randomly for the full game. We'll just sit players for no reason. So like last game, Cheyenne Parker sat the entire 16 remaining minutes of the game for whatever reason. Game before that, or 2 games before that, Tina Charles just randomly didn't play the last quarter and a half of the game either. So this coach, it's all on this coach, and I wish I had a better answer than that, but this coach is doing all of that.
That's okay. That just means pass. And you just, wait to put money in the right place to make money. Don't put money in a guess. Fuck guessing. We're betting on shit we know. So if it's a question, pass. Connor's 3.5 shots are wild that he could hit easy at home. More hockey. Conor McGregor.
Yeah. I'd roll the dice on that. 3.5. The show.
Michael Chandler or Conor McGregor? Or are they even going to fight? I don't know. Jay Nug says, Lord Big E, can I get someone other than Enrique? LMAO. He's not on the floor. He's just laughing. What's the M again? Oh, he's laughing his ass off. He's laughing his ass off. Who would really say that? I'm laughing my ass off right now. So dumb.
Somebody who's really laughing their ass off?
I don't know.
Oh, let me talk about this player here. This is another traffic play that I think a lot of people are going to get got on. She could get there. I know the recent game logs look fantastic and all this good stuff, but she is going to be chasing around one player tonight, if you guys can guess who that is.
Who?
Clark. She is going to be hip to hip with Clark the entire time that she's on the floor. So who is she going to be catching the long ball rebound from? Kelsey Mitchell, who's been an awful 3-point shooter. Again, she could get there just because she plays a lot of minutes, but even still, her very streaky first half, second half player does not score at all in the first half, scores in the second half. Interesting play, and this is something that they have left on the board the entire day as well. Has not moved. How do you feel about that? Is this a trap play or what?
I hate rebounds for guards. I hate rebounds really almost always, unless we find something funny like Cardoso at 5.5 with minutes lifted. I don't know, man. I try to make the smallest amount of plays possible, the best plays possible, and if anything doesn't look all the way right, I just pass. 3.5 minus 125 on the under. Is that what you're looking at? Like that?
All day long, all day strong, and PrizePicks has been so quick to jump or take down stuff. The second it touches 125, 120, they're even moving stuff. So the fact that this is an underplay, the field is clearly on the under. I'm highly doubting the field is taking the under on Gray here. Knowing how many game log chasers are here, there's no way people are looking at this, but let me take the under.
Yeah, this is game log chaser sound.
Waka waka.
Yeah, that's crazy. Hey, we're at 37 likes, bro. We need 3 more. Danzy says, my best sport to bet on is tennis. I hit on a crazy amount compared to anything. You know what's crazy? My homie who I bet with all the time, he's been sending me tennis bets, and he says he's been smashing. He says he's up 10 units this week, and he's been sending me stuff. They do usually hit. Seems like the more favored player in tennis wins more than other sports. I could be wrong, but it seems like that way. J-Nug says, oh, hell nah, big underrated. Rolling on the floor. Copter, LMAO, you taking your secret wife, Mitchell, Biggie? Oh, now he brought you back to the wife. Mitchell's your wife?
I'm good.
How did that happen?
Because we kept playing her at the beginning of the season when nobody else was, and she was barely getting there.
Oh, so she became your wife because she came through at the last minute.
Apparently.
That's funny. Connor has a first. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, no, go ahead. It's the last one, isn't it?
Yeah, Connor has a first period goal at 3.25x. That's also wild just because of the payout.
Yeah, 3.x, that's insane. They don't ever offer that.
Cool Ken says, Danzy, you have a Twitter where you post your tennis bets? LOL, sharing is caring.
Well, hey, one place you guys can find all of that in one little shopping area is in our Discord. We are still running that trial, 7-day free trial down below. Make sure you guys check it out for the Patreon. I mean, we have been absolutely murdering WNBA. It's not even funny.
And soccer. And soccer all the time. Our soccer shit is cracking.
Yep, we got soccer, we got lacrosse. I mean, tennis, darts, KBO, MPB, like anything, esports, anything degenerate under the sun. Like,
oh yeah,
if we can.
How did I forget Asian baseball too? Oh hell yeah.
Yeah,
we got a lot of shit going on.
Anything under the sun.
I haven't slept in 27 days. Just kidding. Mike says Caitlin over threes. Caitlin.
I like it. I wish they would have left it on the board a little bit longer, but if you can find it at 2.5, I like it. The points are kind of pushing it. They did just bump her to 18 flat finally. I don't mind it. I like the RA just a little bit better, but 18 points is right there. If you can find the threes, yeah, I like it.
Danzy says, I don't have a Twitter, but I can join the Discord and share some tennis picks. That'd be tight. We got a 7-day trial. Come on in. Throw some tennis picks up. That'd be fun. We do have a little tennis section, and Randy's been off and on, so that'd be fun, actually. Cool Ken says, all right, cool. I'm joining our cord once NBA is over. That's very soon because there's one game left because Dallas is about to get swept. And that is the end of our questions, and I'm looking down and I see 38 likes. Oh my gosh, guys. 2 more? Please. I don't know, man. I don't know what I'm going to do if we don't get 40. I don't. I really don't.
Well, regardless, definitely appreciate everyone being in here. I see we got a nice little full house again. You guys are amazing. We can't do this without you, of course. And the board's been pretty bumped up quite a bit today. I mean, honestly, even all these plays except for Enrique, these are all bumped lines. So do just know that. I mean, we did have them, the pre-bump lines this morning, and a lot more. A lot more. I mean, just Grinder this morning, 17 points. That was crazy. Knew the combo was going to bump up. Tina, Maddie, both of these bumped up. I mean, I think Taurasi's still on the board here, but I mean, literally everything that we had today, basically, all that stuff's bumped. So make sure you guys get in there and get that early value. We're going hard to work at night. As soon as the board hits, we're posting plays. So
yeah,
make sure you guys get in there. Don't miss it out.
Yeah, for sure. Come in the Discord. It's fun. It's just like the stream, except we're more hands-on and we're there to answer questions right away. And it's actually really fun. And guess what else? Oh my gosh. My pleading and begging has got us 44 likes. Oh, I'm such a fucking loser. But hey, we got 44 likes. Fuck. Thanks, guys. Shit. TJ says Kalia Asia over points combo.
Yeah, I looked at that one. It's definitely appealing. The only thing about it, and I'll say it one more time for Vegas, just waiting on the news. They're not going to adjust or bump scoring lines or anything like that up. So I think this is a safe kind of wait and see little bet. I know we do have to lock it in for this first game or the first 2 games kicking off. So do kind of take that with a grain of salt, but they will bump her down if Gray is ruled in. So this could be subject to go down.
Dancy's back. Red Sox are bad and Nola's solid for 6+. Dancy's all over these sports, bro. Come on into Discord, bro. We're gonna need to pick your brain a little bit. Sounds like you got some fire for us. Mr. Thornton says, I gotcha. Must have been one of those likes. Thanks, bro. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Okay. Are we good? We good to go?
Yeah, I think that's about it. A lot of line movement today. Waiting on some news, so just keep all that in mind. And again, on the way out, if you guys just do us a huge favor, hit that like and sub. We're going to be going live tomorrow for, I believe, a 2-game slate. Should be some pretty easy work for a Friday. And we'll get our protected play, too. So that'll be something fun to build with.
Yes, sir. Always fun. Always fun. When you get to wake up and think about props until you go to sleep, I mean, how can you be mad? How can you be mad? You can't.
It's tough.
It's
tough,
fun.
Especially,
it's fun,
an interesting
bro.
life we live.
Freaking great. What do you mean? We get to watch sports, make money, walk the dog, eat good food, watch the games, cheer, lose every once in a while, but win more. Come on, bro. How can you... Let me cheer for myself.
Real fast, I'll just kind of hit on just as a broad general, any plays that I do also have interest in tonight. Cloud RA, I think this is a solid look. The RA for Asia actually might bump down. I would catch that at the bump line. I would consider probably 12.5. They might move it at 12 flats. Cloud though, definitely good game stack here. A lot on both sides.
Hold on. Cloud, you and Cloud. What happened today?
Yeah, well, I got at least throw one honorable mention in for her.
Damn, bro! I saw you posted it too, didn't you? You made that an official play. What?
I got two in the right spot. You know, she is dead to me, but maybe she'll cash for
who is wearing E's mask right now? This is not E I'm speaking to. Who has Cloud as an official play today? Okay. We'll see.
I got it, man. I got it.
We'll see. Ban list if it doesn't work.
Right.
For sure.
And then if Gray does not play, I would definitely snatch up this 32 fantasy. Jackie's gonna smack this.
Yeah. That's what I was gonna say. Make sure you guys load up your Qs with that under Jackie if you can find 6.5 assists or that under 3 first half assists. Get ready for that news. If Chelsea's in and playing and starting, smack that.
Yeah. And then one last player who is kind of dead to me still, but she's in a phenomenal spot. I can't ignore it. McCowan Fantasy, really, really solid block and rebounding upside for her today. So not a great feels, but they are in a great spot today. So ignoring my distaste for some of these players just in general, they are in a good spot today for what their lines are. And this is a pretty normal line for McCowan. But yeah, I think that's about all I got to say for that. So we are going to get out of here, hop in the Discord, maybe make another card, and yeah, we're going to watch some basketball here. So
cool.
Appreciate you guys, and we'll be back tomorrow. Good luck tonight, family.
Good luck. And Danzy says, I like my boy Tommy Paul over 12.5 games won for Corba for tennis. So if y'all want some tennis, Danzy said, lock it in. All right, bye.